So let me tell you about the worst girlfriend I've ever had. The worst girlfriend I've ever had was this girl named Genevieve, and I really do not like her. So Genevieve was this is a long time ago, during the beginning of coronavirus. There was this one girl that was hitting on me, and her name was I don't know. She was fucking ugly too. She was less ugly, but my god, she looked like a fucking man, like a Jew man or something. And she had curly hair and she was fat and I glasses and big nose and short hair too. I didn't like this cunt at all, one bit. She's pissed, this bitch like creeped me out. And so anyway, I went along with it. But then Genevieve came along, which was one of her ex-friends, and told me how toxic she was. Oh yeah, Genevieve, you know a thing or two about who's toxic or who's not. Fuck you, Genevieve. Ugh. Why is it that people must waste my time? Um. Anyway, Genevieve was. Genevieve started her relationship the way she continued it. So one day she texted me her face with the filter on it, because if you want guys to really fall in love with you, you gotta show them edited picture of yourself, not a real looking picture of yourself, more like a fake fantasy version of looking yourself. This is sarcasm, by the way. Anyway, so Jenny, and then she started sending me softcore porn, furry and anime porn. And we all know where this is going. So anyway, I was part of it. She was texting me and stuff. And she'd rarely talk to me. And she liked my Facebook pics. Yeah, I'm on Facebook still. Anyway, so she was like on Facebook and stuff. And so I was dating this other girl. After a while, I was dating this girl, Alyssa. Alyssa was, pretty relaxing to be around. I never really, because Alyssa wanted to date me. So I thought, oh, Alyssa, you're gonna please date me. And Alyssa dated me. And for a while I was kind of uncomfortable with it. But she was nice. She was better than nice. She would be useful. She'd drive me places, and that was cool. I liked that. I liked that very much. And but then one day, unlike Genevieve, who can't drive at all, so one day Alyssa came up. We dated for each other for a while, and Alyssa and we dated for a while, and it was cool. And she felt like she wasn't into it because we didn't really touch at the movie theater. Alyssa and I were so distracted by the screen of Clifford the Big Red Dog. And so it was like, and then, she decided to split. And Alyssa was like, very annoying. Not very annoying, but so she split up with me, and I just went off my own way. And, but before that, Genevieve came up to me out of pure jealousy, and she said, "You're dating Alyssa? Oh, that's nice. Well, guess what? I thought you were cute." She said in a sad way. In a sad way. Like, what the fuck? Hey, you're not. It's none of your business who I'm dating or not. Don't be such a jealous freak. I didn't say that to her, but fuck you for first of all intervening, And second of all, just fuck off in general. Just fuck off in general. Um, so I Anyway, I was with Alyssa, and she split up with me. So then I thought, hey, I'll let Genevieve in my life. Bad idea. Worst idea ever. Genevieve, I had no idea what the fuck her problem is, but she's really weird. And anyway, so I thought I would talk to Genevieve for a bit because we seem to have a few things in common. But oh man, I didn't like. Oh man. So when she caught wind of her telling me that, oh well, the pictures I was showing were kind of weird to her. I just felt less attracted. And I just stopped, and then anyway, so I went on my computer. But then suddenly Genevieve has to text out of nowhere, like, hi, hi. You're the kind of a girl that sends emojis when she's in love or stuff like that. I don't know what it is, but emojis make you look childish. And but Alyssa never really sent emojis. Alyssa asked for terms and conditions of relationship. Genevieve did not. Alyssa wanted to I know Genevieve was just fucking Genevieve would constantly text me, and she's like, "What are you doing? Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing my own thing. Why is that your business?" And she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. And anyway, so Genevieve would call me, and she would call me for hours on end. Maybe an hour or two. I just really couldn't stand this fucking bitch. And so she would come and Alyssa. So Genevieve started calling me on Facebook. On Facebook Messenger. On Facebook Messenger. No one ever talks to anyone on Facebook. Facebook FaceTime. Facebook FaceTime is fucking terrible. I because I got this ringtone where it goes like it sounds like an EMT's remote. It sounds like a grandpa's heart detector. Anyway, so Genevieve sucked the life out of me. Not physically, but just emotionally, spiritually, mentally. And she would always talk about how much her life sucked. Look, I give two shits about how bad your life is, bitch. Anyway, so she would always talk about how bad her life was. She was an anti-vaxxer, but she couldn't vax anyway. She has Addison's, as well as several other mental disorders, like autism, bipolar disorder, PTSD. And when she told me when she was a little girl, she was abused. Anyway, so she started this clingy attitude, telling me how much she loved me and how much she wanted to do me. And, it really turned me off within that week. I just wasn't having it with this bitch. I was just being nice. I was just being nice. And, anyway, so one day we dated at the mall, and she asked if we wanted to be one together, boyfriend and girlfriend. And it's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll be boyfriend and girlfriend. She's like, yay! So we hugged at the mall, and we walked around, and it was good for a while. But I didn't really want to date her. Anyway, so she called me. This every day it was the same thing. She would text me, and I would sigh in anxiety, and I don't know. She would just she would just do this and call, and we wouldn't really talk about anything. But hey, she had some pets. She had some pets. And she wouldn't talk about anything. She would just bore the fuck out of me. It was really boring. Really boring. I hated it. I didn't want to do anything with that girl. And so, we would talk, and I about nothing. We just play with the face filters. This grateful little hoe would say shit about her father because it ruined her life when she was a little girl. Oh, boo hoo. My dad watched me get beat up as a little girl, and he would do nothing. What could he do? It's in the past. Oh, but I can't say that because you have PTSD. Oh, boo hoo. I don't give two shits if you have PTSD. I have enough problems at hand, but I have to make the most of my environment. Anyway, I drew some pictures for her because I'm good at drawing, as they say, unlike those deviant assholes. So I would go on and we talk, but this wasn't even the worst part. So I'd be celebrating Thanksgiving with my family. Went on the 22nd of November, 23rd, 24th, 26th of November, and this girl has the gall to. She was in Portland, Oregon, and she has the gall to try to call me. Not call me, but she's like, when are you coming back? When are you coming back to the house to talk to me? When the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not gonna go back to my house to talk to you. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? It's goddamn Thanksgiving. I'm with family. What are you on? And so she would be like, anyway, yeah, really, what's your problem? It's my special day with the family where I get to eat food and play and hang out with my cousin. And what? You're in Oregon? Anyway, so the following day, she celebrated Thanksgiving. And one day she came up to me on the phone and talked. She drank about 2 Monster Energy drinks. And you know what happens when you drink 2 Monster Energy drinks? You basically um go ape shit. And she did this at the afternoon, at night. You're not supposed to drink Monster Energy drink at night. You'll jump off the walls. Your heart have a heart attack. And the only way to calm her down is by cleaning the house. And then she watched me clean the house. This bitch is so unhealthy. Oh my god! And this was such a mistake. Anyway, so I would be out and about sometimes, and I would go to the pool just to chill out, and I wouldn't be talking, texting anyone. And then suddenly, I would find out if I would hear my phone ring, but not care. But then I would get out of the pool, and then I would see that she sent me text bomb me, and low and phone called me, and wondering if I was okay. Yeah, bitch, I'm okay. I'm at the goddamn pool. It's like, oh, I didn't know. You don't need to know. What the fuck? And so she was like weird about it. Anyway, so I was at the pool and I was hanging out. But you know what makes me feel guilty is that the week prior to that event, weeks prior, I wanted to take her, so she wanted to take me out to see a movie. And this was your classic high school Hollywood moment where the boyfriend and the girlfriend, it's like a 90s moment. You go to the movie theater and you see a Disney movie and some Disney princess movie or something like that. And, it's always a Disney princess movie because apparently Disney Renaissance is the only good era. But this wasn't the 90s. Anyway, this is the 2020s, the roaring 20s. And we're at the theater. and she's dressed nice, and I'm dressed nice, but I'm distant from her. I really don't want to be around her. She drives me up the wall. Anyway, and we're walking to the theater, and it's the Regal Theater, and it's really nice. It's like at the open mall, and we hold hands and I eat candy, and eat popcorn. Perfect showtime is on. It's not like being delayed, and it's like, but I felt distant. And we watched the previews and watched this beautiful, charming Disney CGI movie. The the Hispanic one. What's it called? Encanto. Encanto. I love that movie. Best movie of the year. 10 out of 10. But she started, playing my hand, touching, kiss, try. But then she tried to attempt to kiss me. And this is where I felt bad about it. And it's like, I felt so bad. I didn't kiss her. I didn't kiss the girl on the special day. It would have been fine if I kissed her. Because if I did kiss her, I probably would have quit the whole damn relationship afterwards. Instead of prolonging this bullshit. Everyone's telling me, oh, you're leading her on. I'm not the one who's leader. She's leading me. I'm not the one that contacts all the time. She's the one that contacts all the time. But this is all making me question me. What kind of man am I? And we walk out of the theater, and she's sad because I didn't want to kiss her. And it was like, oh, this sucks. I feel so bad about that. And she wanted to go home and cry. Now I feel really bad. Now I'm the real asshole. And so I said to myself, let's have a do-over. And we do all over again. But I feel that going to the movie theater, no, I know going to the movie theater is an incredibly novelty thing to do. You only do it once or twice a month. You don't do it a week you don't do it every goddamn week. You do it once. And when you go to the theater, I don't know, I just felt like Bakersfield trash or something. I don't know, but I felt like a McDonald's burger. Because I just felt like absolute human garbage. I wanted to go to the theater with my girlfriend again, but she felt, and I wanted to kiss her, and just to get it over with, just to make her feel good, and I didn't, and she looked absolutely bitter in the theater. We weren't dressed anything nice. I was, she wasn't. And so she left the theater, and she felt really bad. She felt really bad, and I felt really bad. And I felt so bad. But then we kissed after the theater, and it was good. That was good. It was not bad. I don't hate being around her, but she has some serious issues, though, that make me incredibly hesitant to be around her. I just don't want to talk about myself around her. I want to be myself around her. I mean, this is mostly an internet thing, trust me. But I don't like it. And she's just the worst girlfriend. Anyway, so she had this plan ahead a few weeks back where I come over to her house and have sex on New Year's. Make those fireworks spark. But this made me so angry thinking about it. Because I don't want to have sex with her at all, period. No. It's terrible. Ugh. No. Well, she can't get pregnant, and she got tested for diseases apparently. So I guess it's the perfect win-win, right, guys? Even though she's been with other guys, this is the perfect thing to do. Because, fuck me, am I right? I was really planning on having an entire month to myself, and it was going to be great. Where I work on my file, where I work on my stuff, learn a new thing. But then I had to let Genevieve in my life. What a missed opportunity. What a missed opportunity. Ah, fucking hell. And I hate saying fucking hell. And Genevieve was just she kept anticipating it for days, 10 days, 9 days, 8 days, 7 days, 10 days, 6 days, 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, today, tomorrow, and today, and now, I have to trudge over to that house. And her dad refused to pick me up. I have to take an Uber to that shithole in the big city. And now I have to fuck her in her pussy. Oh, could you imagine anything more dreadful? Why is it so easy for women to dump us, but it's not easy for men to dump women? Am I just a pushover? Or am I being sexist? I don't know. But either way, none of this is fun. Not none of it, but a lot. I'm just not into it, man. At least she's respectful to me. That's the much that I can say. But then, well, I wouldn't call it respect. I would call it being stalkerish, creepy, weird, annoying. Hey. So then, it was Christmas time, and I was with my family. But she was like, oh, here comes the worst part. Most annoying part. Worse than the part that I didn't want to kiss her at the theater. So then it was my fault. This is the worst part of the relationship. So she was like, I'm not doing anything on Christmas. I'm just going to be stuck with my dad. I was like, oh, that sucks. So I was like, and she kept saying that for weeks on end. 2 weeks. 1 week. Ooh. And then I said, she was like, and a few days later, she came over to me. I mean, she told me, and I was like, oh, I wanted to come over to your family's house. I was giving you hints. Huh? I don't take hints. If you want something, tell me. I'm not a mind reader. I don't understand what you're talking about. It's like, that's alright. I'm sorry for being selfish. What? Where the fuck you get off, bitch? I'm literally just being with my family. I've never invited friends over to my house on Christmas. Never. Only like one time, there was this boy named Noah, and he was pretty cool. He would come over to my house, and he would be like, just hang out. So she would come over to my house, and what was it called? Yeah, she wouldn't come over to my house, but she would tell me how bad, just like, what, why would you want to ruin my Christmas like that? No, not ruin my Christmas, but just like make me feel guilty. And so she would, just why? She would, she would, make me feel guilty that I wasn't inviting her over to my house when she never asked. What? What? That's so stupid. You're just like pushing it, bitch. You're pushing it. Oh my goodness. She is the worst girlfriend ever. And she would always send me these dumb memes about love and stuff. Ugh. It's like dating a high school. This person is very emotionally immature. And, why? She is such a bore. Yeah. She would just be the worst person. And I didn't, just like 3 weeks. Just like a 1 week. And I already don't want to date her. Like 2 days, I think 3 days. And it's like, she's just the worst. What? I don't get online dating. After this, I want to dump her. No ifs, ands, or buts.